evening, infidels. Okay, so we just completed the Apex's crystals, gathering 4,986 of them. The next part is going through finding clues. So this is the part that flew all the way down to Khadgar after completing it. He said meet him in Nagrand, so this is what I'm doing. Running around to him, meeting him in Nagrand, seeing what the crack is. Done this a few times already, so I know what the story is. So you pretty much just have to fly through this area. This third clue. Put on the sound actually. That dude wants to fight, but I'm not gonna fight him. So fly all the way over here.
Is this him?
There's Chromie
We will find
and Archmage Khadgar.
Come back in one piece.
So what we do is I deal out the damage with a healer or a defender. I'm not a tank, I'm not a healer, so I'll have to deal out the damage.
Very good. I will distract Kairos while you attack.
So I have to buff up, call out my water elemental, and he looks like a nice elemental. Buff myself up, and now what we do is we start the attacking.
No longer Hillsreed. You're free because I will. You live because I will. You will join your father and rally the old war plans because I will.
I pretty much have to nuke him down.
Kairos, what did you want? Why did you need an army?
Not just one. An infinite number of armies across an infinite number of worlds. I would be infinite.
Oh, great. So, now I realise that you can't go and do that. So what I'll probably do is I'll time warp is on a 4-minute cooldown. So I'll just do is I'll just quickly kill myself. So time warp is removed. Thought you could use backup, but it doesn't seem that you can be using backup. It's the first time I've tried using it, thinking that I'd probably get a bit more. Put out food table. Food table! Enjoy. Now we have to wait for 3 minutes for time warp to come off cooldown. So that means I'll have everything back. Every cooldown at my exposure. So yeah, let's wait till then. Right, time warp is off cooldown to make sure that my character is not AFK. Doesn't really make a difference, but I prefer if it wasn't. I'll deal out the damage. So the first one was over here. So we'll stay here.
Too hurt, I'll undo your wounds.
You are war chief no longer, Hillsreed. You're free because I will it. You live because I will it. You will join your father and rally the old war plans because I will it.
Kairos, what did you want? Why did you need an army?
Not just one. An infinite number of armies across an infinite number of worlds.
This doesn't seem to be
I
too bad as it was the last time.
infinite.
Make sure to stay out of his breath. Stay out of his breath to be all good. Need to get behind here so this blast doesn't affect us, and that's pretty much it. You can see he's pretty much dead now. That wasn't as bad as when I did it with my rogue. It was kind of a bit difficult when I did it with my monk. So when I did it with my monk, I did DPS, and I realised, wait, why am I doing it in DPS? I can be a healer, because that was the gear that I was pretty much healed out on.
Find a way through this.
In the end, it doesn't really matter, gear wise, because I don't think it works with this one. There's some gear. I say if you play a class that can use agility for one spec for damage and intellect for another damage thing, like a druid can be a melee class, can use its claws and everything, so you're going to be using agility, and then for maybe being a healer as well, or being a boomkin, they use intellect as well. So the gear actually has on it that once you change your spec, the gear changes with you. So it also has, say, you see here, take for instance the mantle, it'll have intellect, stamina, haste and mastery. Instead of the intellect, it'll be agility, and then like the mastery and haste could probably stay the same, but then the stamina might be a bit lower, the intellect would be subbed for agility, so it's a good way as well. So now that I've did the quests, killed the bosses at the end to get the cores, killed Terran Gore for the blood, and then I've completed the Apexis crystals, getting about 4,000 of them. Talked to Khadgar, he tells you meet him in Agrand, and meet him in Agrand and walk up to that little clue thing, then you meet this. When you kill him, you get an upgrade, so
Keep your guard up.
I need to go back to him. So he opens a portal saying, oh okay, come back to me and I can give you an upgrade. So now that I'm here, I just run over to him. Like
Incredible
so.
work. The Archmage would be lost without you.
I don't think so, love.
Come back
In order for
I know now how
him to
defeat
give you an
Gul'dan's
upgrade,
magic and reveal the shadow.
he does a little spell,
You'll need more
making
power. We will have to
the,
tear artifacts from
ring,
the very heart of the Ogre Empire.
which would be this one, into a horror item level. It's going to be
Let us
680, so
augment
all the stats are going to be
that
superior to this one. So I think this is the one that nearly kills you.
and step into the light.
I see I put my mana shield on. If I hadn't got my mana shield on, it'll bring me all the way down to probably about there.
There is much
It
we
takes up
can learn.
an awful lot. So now it's saying I'll have to go to Highmaul. I'll have to get the Abrogator Stones, but he also wants you to go and kill the Archmage. Is it the Archmage? No, he wants you to go and kill the last two bosses in Highmaul to get more things. So he wants you to go and kill the last two, and then he wants you to go and grab all the Abrogator Stones, I think it is.
Friend.
Ah, there you go, the Abrogator Stones. So he wants you to go get the Abrogator Stones and wants you to go and
The ogres of this era are not all
pretty much
trained with
kill the last two and get
some
more
among
stuff.
them
So
dangerously clever.
there is my ring. I've actually upgraded my gear quickly from the last time that I made a video. I went and killed Doomlord Kazakh, which is a Draenor boss. A war Draenor boss, so no, I don't want groups, I want to Adventure Guide. So Supreme Lord Kazakh. That's him. You can find him up in Tanan Jungle up here, near the throne of Kil'jaeden. He has a chance of dropping stuff for everyone. So for me, the neck, the back, the wrists, and 2 trinkets. The 2 trinkets would be nice because of the PvP trinkets that I have. But I already had the neck there, and when I killed them with a 40-man group, very easy, I got the wrists from a normal drop, and then I used the bonus roll that I got in the last video, and I end up getting the cloak. So I've gotten that and that. So in the end, that's fantastic, because it was 2 greater upgrades by a good bit of item level. It would have been 675, so they're 705. There you go. But the item level takes all your gear, every single bit of gear here, and then even some gear that's in your bags. Don't have any gear in my bags because I sold it all. So all this gear together, you add up all the item levels and divide it by how many pieces of gear, and then you get your average item level. So that's what that is. So my next video on this character will be recorded when I'm either killing those 2, which is we'll go to Highmaul. Highmaul is in Nagrand, so Highmaul is over here. So when I go to fight them, Highmaul, Korgath, that's him. He drops 655 item level stuff on normal. 640. I could use it, but I don't really need it. I'm gonna get something better in HFC anyway. So as soon as I fight him, see, group finder, the raid finder. Imperator's Rise is only for the Imperator. So I can try find a group for that now. And the Arcane Sanctum is those 3. And the Walled City is the first 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1. 23 minutes is an average wait time, and then we'll have, say, the Arcane Sanctum. We'll have a look and see how. So the time be about 10 minutes for the Arcane Sanctum, and then about 23 minutes for Imperator's Rise. So I'll wait for a few minutes and see if we get a group for those. I'll show you exactly what we need to do. Not very hard to do it, quite easy. Oh, there we go. Not even 10 minutes, so we'll do the Imperator's Rise. Wasn't too bad of a queue. Pretty quick queue. Hopefully we get a good few people. Right, so what I'll do is I'm gonna quickly skip to the part where we kill him. So instead of having to sit down through the whole thing, you can just see plainly what we're supposed to be doing.
city is lost. We must abandon the palace. Highmaul will never fall. The Gorian Empire will not be overthrown by these peasants! You dare assault the seat of my power? Is this the work of that traitor Cho'Gall? Kneel and swear fealty to me, and I may get spared
Okay,
your
this
eyes
is
for my Colosseum
the Imperator.
will learn why I am king, and you are
I need
little more than
to kill him, and in the end, he gives us something that we need for our quest line.
The arcane bends to my will. Look upon the tools of your demise. The ancient stones grant me unimaginable power. Come, see the error of your ways. I command the arcane. My power knows no limit. Come, see the error of your ways. I command the arcane. You have earned my wrath. You have seen but a fraction of my power. Behold the ancient magics unearthed by my empire. King's Guard, to my side. I must focus my power and awaken the stone. Such power. It takes form to destroy you. Its energy overflows. Soon it will be unleashed. The boundless power of the stones flows through me. Your destruction comes. You have earned my wrath. Come, see the error of your ways. I command the arcane. You have earned my wrath. Enough! Long have the Sorcerer Kings guarded these chambers. Today, you will see our secret power. Guards, remove these peasants.
Okay, we're in the last section of fighting Imperator. We need to take these mobs down. We need to do them kind of quickly, but don't really need to do them that quickly. Healing seems to be adequate enough. What we need to do is just kind of keep interrupting all these mobs. Keep interrupting all these mobs, it should be grand. So you can only use my interrupt every few minutes. Every 25 seconds I can interrupt, but doesn't seem to be enough. Kinda don't mind standing over here.
Never challenge my rule. I command the power of the stones and know no equal. My power knows no limit.
And now we just need to tunnel this boss. Tunnel this boss, he'll be alright. He's not too bad of a fight when we were back when this was the main raid. People had no idea what the fuck was going on, so
I command the arcane.
all my cooldowns there. Didn't seem to go too bad there.
You have earned my wrath.
And that's that. He also drops the Abrogator Stones, as you can see, and the Signal of the Sorcerer. So that's what I needed from him. I got an Augment Rune, which is grand as well. You can use it for PvE, so or any type of dungeons in PvE. Then all I need to do is kill that other dude. So that's pretty much. Keep getting the Abrogator Stones. There's only one that I got. How many? I think you get multiple. You get pretty much from 5 or 6. Yeah, I got 6. I got 6 there, so that's grand. So I have to go and kill. I have to go and kill Khadgar, and then I have to keep doing Highmaul a few times. once I get the Abrogatory Stones and the Fellbreakers too, I'll show you what the next part is. Thank you ever so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Peace out. Bye.